Hello, I'm Nicola from Caketastic. I want to start by saying a huge thank you to every one of you out there that's watched my videos, that's liked, that's commented, and really importantly, subscribed. Please continue to do that. The more you do that, the more you share it, the more you tell your friends and family, the more videos I can then make for you. If there's a video you want to see that's not out there currently, please get in touch and I will create one for you. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit Christmassy. So we're going to take a humble cupcake, just a plain common or garden cupcake that I baked yesterday, and we're going to turn it into a little buttercream festive wreath. This literally takes a minute or two and you've got a really fantastic load of cupcakes that when your friends and family turn up, probably unexpected at this time of the year, you've got something amazing to give them. They'll go, wow, look at that. So watch me and I'll show you how to do it. We're going to start by making some buttercream. If you'd like the link to this to make your buttercream at home the way I do, then I'll pop a link to my website shop and you can get that recipe and download it. I've already pre-made my buttercream and I've coloured it green. To colour it green, I've used Wilton's Leaf Green gel colour. It's really important that you use a gel colour. If you use anything liquidy, it's just going to make your buttercream too loose to be able to pipe properly. How much did I use to get this colour? I used approximately 2 of those. So gel colour is really strong in pigment, so you don't need a lot of it. Always start with a small amount and you can always add more. And I just kept going until I achieved that colour. The other important thing to tell you is if you want a nice dark green colour like this one, I make the buttercream the night before, I colour it, I pop some cling film over the bowl that it's in and I pop it in my fridge. And the reason I do that is because the colour develops overnight. So when I come back the next morning, I'll just pop it in the microwave because it's really cold here in the UK today. And to do that, I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to pop it in here. And we're just going to put it on high power for about 5 seconds. So there we go. And all that does is it just takes the cold edge off that buttercream if it's been in the fridge. Can you see that? So I'm going to pop it in for a little bit longer. Always give it a mix in between though, because you do develop heat spots and your butter will just melt too quickly otherwise. So that's been in for another 3 seconds. We'll give it a good old mix and you can see it's the perfect consistency now for piping. How do I know it's perfect for piping? It will quite easily sit on the back of my spoon like that. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to pop your piping tip on your piping bag. I have lots of ladies that come to classes here with me and they say, right, I'm looking at my piping tip, I'm just going to cut it here. And more often than not, they cut it too far down. So I'm going to show you how to cut it correctly now. So if you fold your piping bag just in half so you've got your tip, you're then going to take your nozzle. When your piping bag just pops through, can you see that? It's just popped through. I'm then going to put my thumb just at the end of my piping tip like that. I'll then get my scissors. I'm right-handed unfortunately, so I'm just going to switch my thumbs over. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut it straight across there. Get rid of that little bit. So you've then got one nice straight cut. I'll then open my piping bag up, take my nozzle. I'm using a 2D nozzle today. And I'll just place that through and that's the perfect fit for my piping tip. The reason you know it's perfect is these little patterns are not obscured in any way. You know, the piping bag isn't covering those. If your piping bag does cover those, you're never going to get the really nice piped shape. But it's also not too far up that the minute you squeeze your piping bag, you have a mass explosion. I think we've probably all been there in the past, haven't we? So that is the perfect place to cut it. So remember that top tip, that's really good. The other thing I do, so I don't have lots of mess, is I just take a beaker. This is just a plain beaker. You can use, I don't know, a pint glass or a tall glass, whatever you have in the cupboard at home. I'm going to place my piping bag just on the top. I'm going to put my hand in and just open the bag over the top of the plastic cup. Give my buttercream a little mix. I'm then going to just pop it into the piping bag. Don't ever use too much of this. There we go. So that buzzer now is my lovely mince pies. If you've not watched my mince pie video, go to that one now. Mince pies 3 ways, they're really yummy. Okay, oh look at these. These look beautiful. Okay, I'll just turn my oven off. I'm going to pop these on the cooling rack to cool, and then I'm going to get on with our cupcake. So just to recap a little bit, I've popped all of the green buttercream from my bowl into my piping bag. I'm then going to hold the base of the cup, and I'm going to lift my piping bag out of the cup. Put that to one side, pull the piping bag up, and then I'm just going to grip it really firmly. Using my forefinger and my thumb, I'm going to push the buttercream down the piping bag. I'm doing that in one fell swoop, and the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to extract any air that's in there. There's nothing worse if you start piping and you get a pop and it spoils your piping shape. So by expelling the air like that, that'll prevent that from happening. You must always then twist your bag. You need tension between the twisted part and the tip, because that's how you're going to get the really nice piped buttercream. Make an L shape with your hand, pop the twisted bit just inside your thumb and your first finger, and clamp it shut with your thumb, just like so. Put your hands around your piping bag. This hand doesn't need to interfere. Put this hand around your back. More often than not, when ladies come to my classes, I see them trying to squeeze the buttercream out down here. All that's going to do is it's going to rush out of your piping bag, and it's going to spoil your actual piping shape. So we're going to take our lovely natural vanilla cupcake that I made yesterday. I'm going to look at this like it's a clock face. So 12, 6, 3 and 9. And what we're going to do is we're going to pipe in those locations first. So I'm going to hold my piping bag. I'm looking at this as it's my number 12. I appreciate it'll be your number 6. I'm going to squeeze 1, 2. I'm going to stop squeezing, push it down and pull it up. I'm going to move to number 6 now, my 6. So squeeze 1, 2, stop squeezing, down and up. I'm going to move to my 3. Squeeze 1, 2, stop squeezing, down and up. And I'm going to do the same for my 9. 1, 2, stop squeezing, down and up. I'm then going to go at a different angle. So I'm going to go more at 45 degrees. And I'm going to do the same thing. Squeeze 1, 2, stop squeezing, push it down, pull it up. I'm going to turn it round, squeeze it 1, 2, stop squeezing, push it down, pull it up. Squeeze 1, 2, push it down and pull it up. And again, squeeze it 1, 2, and down and up. Pop your piping bag down at this point. So as you can see, you've got buttercream that's gone at all different angles. If you think of a lovely Christmas wreath, when you've got all that lovely fur and you know, Christmas tree bits in there, none of it is perfect. So this is about you doing the best that you can. What I'm then going to do is I've got a few sprinkles. I've got some lovely holly sprinkles just here. We've got some little balls as well. Doesn't matter what colour scheme you want to go for. There's all sorts of things. The supermarkets have got some things like this, which I'll show you, which I used on this one. I just scattered a few bits and pieces of these on there. There's nothing right or wrong. You just do what takes your fancy. Get creative, get the kids involved, have some fun. So I'm just going to use these and sprinkle them around to start with. There we go, just around the base. I'm then going to get 2 of my little holly leaves, and I'm just going to push these into the buttercream. I'll turn this around for you just in a second, like so. If I turn that round, that's the base of my holly and the base of my wreath. I'm going to put a little red sprinkle there for my holly. I'm then going to take some of these larger balls. You might want to just choose red and green, or you might want totally multicoloured. I know when I do it with the kids in classes, the more colours the better. They just absolutely love it. And I'm just going to drop those into the top. Let's go for all red, I think. If you drop one, don't worry about it. Just put another one on. It's all a bit finger and thumbs here. So if they fall out your hands, do not worry about it. There we go. So you can do something quite pretty, or if you're with the kids, you can throw all the sprinkles on there and have loads of fun. It's just about getting in the kitchen and making something pretty for Christmas. So there is my Christmas wreath cupcake, and you just repeat the process for the rest of the batch of the cupcakes. So a really quick and easy win for Christmas when you've got guests visiting. Just impress them and have fun.